Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we are going to see a very special game. This is Alekhine versus Supio, Tenerife 1942. Let's see what happened. Alekhine just played e4, e5, and d4, e takes d, and c3. This is like a Danish gambit. D takes c, knight takes c3, bishop b4, bishop c4, queen e7, knight e2, knight f6. Black can also take a second pawn here, and at the same time they could be threatening the bishop, but white could then play queen b3, protecting the bishop and threatening here f7 and also threatening this bishop. So even if black takes this pawn, white still we have a good compensation for the 2 pawns in disadvantage. In the game, black just decided to play knight f6, Alekhine castle, black castle. White developed the bishop to g5, and the next move is a mistake for black. He played queen e5. The best move here was c6, controlling this square, because white is threatening right now knight d5, which is very dangerous. But after c6, maybe preparing d6 and bishop e6, black has some possibilities. It's more or less uneven position. But after queen e5, Alekhine took the initiative. He began creating one threat after the other. He played here bishop takes knight. Of course, Supio didn't want to take with the pawn because he wanted to keep the pawn structure in the castle, so he took with the queen. But now we have knight d5, threatening the queen and threatening the bishop at the same time. The queen has to go to d6, and now we have a deflection idea. As we know, the queen is protecting the bishop. We can just play e5 here. The queen has to go now to c5. It's also attacking the bishop, but white can just protect the bishop and prepare some new threats here on this file. The queen has to move to a5, but after a3 the bishop doesn't have a good square to go. For example, after bishop c5, white can play b4 with a fork. So that's why black decided to give the bishop directly here. Bishop takes pawn, pawn takes bishop, and of course this is a winning position for white. They have a piece versus 2 pawns, but also black has very big development problems. Black played here c6, but it's just too late. Knight e7 check, king h8, and this square is very good for the queen now. It's like a good outpost for our pieces. Black pawns are not controlling that square anymore. So the next move for white is queen d6. The rook is also unprotected, so Alekhine is threatening right now knight g6. That's why black played here queen d8. Here white just continued improving his pieces, knight d4 and b6, preparing to develop the bishop. But then rook c3. Black king is completely alone here in the king side, and white has many pieces around. So white is going to try to start a very strong attack, taking advantage of the situation in the queen side. c5, knight f5, bishop a6. Black is trying to exchange some pieces. That is logical. If your opponent is attacking you, it's a very good idea to try to exchange some pieces so the attack won't be so strong. But it's too late again. White is winning in almost one move. The amazing move Alekhine found here is queen g6. You can take with the pawn f if you want, or with the pawn h. It doesn't matter. White is going to have checkmate anyway. After h takes, we have checkmate directly with rook h3. If black plays f takes queen, then knight takes g6, only move pawn takes, and rook h3. The queen has to block, and then rook takes queen, and this is checkmate. And also, if black doesn't take, white is threatening checkmate here. After a move like rook e8, then we have checkmate in 2 with queen takes pawn and rook h3. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you think this was more or less good, give me a like. That would help my channel so much. So that's it. Thank you and bye for now.